First, I want to say thank you to Dee and Jimmy Haslam and the Haslam family for giving me this awesome opportunity to be the quarterback of this historical organization in the Cleveland Browns.
Watson looking for the edge. Watson is going to stroll in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Yo, yo, yo. Ain't seen you in a while, family. This is your boy Thorough, and this is the My Dogs Podcast. Let's get into it. The season is about to start. Who we got in here? What's going on with y'all out here? What y'all want me to talk about? Because I got a lot to say in a little bit of time about these Browns and about these Cincinnati Bengals. I got some clips I want to show y'all from one of our legendary running backs, Leroy Hoard. I want to get into that Ja'Marr Chase talk, all that talk. I want to get into all that. But I also want to get into what y'all want to talk about. So leave in the comments what y'all want to talk about. We could so I can get to it and I can tell y'all what I feel and how I feel. And I hope y'all can see my nice, I got just ready for the season. My nice little Browns chain I just copped. And got to give another plug out to my man Big Willie. Look what Big Willie done got for me. Look what Big Willie. Let me. If y'all don't know about Big Willie, y'all need to go. Y'all need to know about it. Go to his page, support him. He's doing all this stuff, man. Supporting. That's one of our number one fans right there, and I'm gonna always give Big Dog Willie some support on this channel. That is my guy right there. I mess with Big Dog Willie. Oh man. So what did y'all think about the game yesterday? Football is here. I thought Stefanski was in the Chiefs in a little box because the last two drives. I'm gonna get that out. Then I'm gonna get some Brown. I'm gonna get to our Browns, but I don't know what he was calling. It was what, 2nd and 2. He did like a wide receiver screen. Then he did an end around, and he didn't just run. And then they had to punt. He did it 2 times in a row. They blaming it on Tony for the catch that he missed, but I don't know. Andy Reid 2 times down there. He on 3rd and 4th down. That was just some bad play calling, and that's the problem I had with Stefanski. Stefanski is a great coach. Y'all love Stefanski. I like Stefanski. But when it comes down to that situation right there, that game to me personally was lost by the head coach. The head coach lost that game because he should have never ever did any them plays like that. Okay, Rob, 12-5. Or am I live? Yes, this is live. This is live. Whoever I can't see your face or the name, so I don't know who it is. But yes, I am live. I am live right now. And if you want to join, let me know. I bring people on. I want anybody that want to talk about their team, that love their team like me. You always got a platform that you can always come on here. You just say the word and I'll make it happen. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I am live. Yes, I am live. Tony, Anthony, whatever you going by now these days. That's my dog. That is my dog. That's another real Browns fan right there. But I want to get into something that I don't think nobody's talking about. Tell me what do y'all think? Do y'all think before the trade deadline, I believe Peoples-Jones will be traded? I think Peoples-Jones will be traded before the deadline if Marquise Goodwin just came back from injury, and y'all saw the clips all summer. They throwing a deep ball to him, so slowly he's getting back. If he get back into form, we just got him. We already know what Elijah Moore is doing. That's 2. Then we got Coop. That's 3. Teams have 3 wide receivers, and I didn't even name Peoples yet. And we didn't have people. We had people. I like Pete. Now I'm not saying he's garbage. I'm just saying that we're gonna have to make room for Tillman. They picked up Tillman. I think they want to get Tillman some burn. And the only way that he's going to get on his field is somebody gotta go. Somebody's got to go. We already know Marquise Goodwin, his role is to come in. He's going to do some end arounds, and he's going deep. That's his role. We got Elijah Moore. He's in the slot. He's in the outside. He's in the backfield. That's going to be his role. We already know what route running Coop going to do. He's on that end. And he's going to be on the other side, but where does he fit in at? You don't agree? Wait a minute, Rob. You know what you mean? Wait, okay, let me see. I don't agree. Don't think any. Yeah, unless injuries. But what I'm saying is, we got a rookie. We got a rookie in Tillman that we need to see. And And we already the GM already looking bad for Anthony Schwartz. Anthony Schwartz was the 3rd round pick. We already looking bad on him. We got David Bell. I forgot about him. We got David Bell. That was a 4th, 5th round. That was another wide receiver pick. We getting all these wide receivers, but none of them is getting on the field. None of them is playing. They're gonna start looking at that GM. They're going to start looking at Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry brought some players in. But what has Andrew Berry drafted? Nobody sleep. There's nobody talking about Andrew Berry in this draft. He brought us a great team. But draft-wise, I don't know. But y'all might know more than me. I'm not saying I know it all. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion. I just think even this offseason, I think that Peoples-Jones was, and they was talking about trading him. And we got Tillman Mike. What did it say? Ooh, Mike, but how is he gonna okay? And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Tillman competing for the starting job. So now we got a rookie, and we already know. And another reason why I'm saying about the trade money, they know y'all know how bad we are in the cap. That's why we're doing all the restructuring, because we have no money. We have no money to spend next year. So bring me in. I'm ready. Is that you still? Wait a minute, I'm sending you an invite. You got an invite coming, but we don't have no money. We don't have no money. I don't know if y'all can see me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm on the fly. You got your invite. Check your inbox. It's in your inbox. But yeah, we don't have no money next year. So if Peoples-Jones and Cedric Tillman are this close, I mean, you got to get rid of the high pay. You got to get rid of the guy with millions behind his contract and the guy with thousands. That's just what we're gonna have to do. And I don't know how long People's been there. This is probably about like going on his 4th year. It's contract time. His rookie contract is up. So unless you want to pay the man, you're going to have to trade the man, or you got to let him go for free. Uh-oh. Here we go. What's good?
Living a dream, bro. Living a dream.
Yes, sir. So what you think about what I was saying? What you got to say?
Hey, you making a valid point, man. It's like Peoples-Jones could be some trade bait for a future draft pick, you know. And I do think like David Bell and Marquise Goodwin and Cedric Tillman. I think all them dudes can compete for a spot, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And we already salute my dog, salute. And we got my man who's gonna be MVP. He's gonna be MVP of this year.
Who's that?
Man, you know who that wide receiver is. You know that. Oh man.
You think Moore gonna get the MVP?
More. See, look, I didn't have to say it. And we got Amari Cooper on our team, and I didn't have to say it. Elijah Moore is he's gonna do some things.
I dig it.
Did you see or hear anything about Elijah Moore? Have you seen any highlights or anything of him?
Not since he played for the Jets. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When you gonna be surprised. You're gonna be surprised. So now that I got you on here, finally got you on here, the big dog. because before I get into this clip, I'm a set it up.
Okay.
What do you think about Stefanski and his play calling, and how he used Chubbs?
Man, I think Stefanski is a brilliant offensive mind. All right, but he needs to pay more attention to the team than the offense. He needs to give up his play calling, let Van Pelt do what he's paid to do, and he sit back. And I'm not saying that he should like give away his full play calling duties, but
Yeah.
you know, it's like crucial situation. But let Van Pelt do what he do. Don't second guess him. You know, it's like I know there are some offensive coordinators who are head coaches and they're brilliant at what they do. Andy Reid, Sean Payton, you know, prime example. Them two know what they doing with the offensive clipboard that they running. Stefanski don't. He got the plays, he got the offense. He just don't know how to put them in order to make them be great. You know what I mean? It's like the goal is you want to keep the defense off the field so they can rest, so they can beat up the other offense when they get on the field, so they can get off. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, it's like as far as that, like I think Stefanski, like I said, I think he's a very offensive mind and he got some creative plays, but he needs to give up his play calling duties and be a head coach.
Yeah. But but how do you feel how he uses Chubbs in the run game?
I don't think he used him enough. If you give the dude the ball 20 times, he gonna get you at least anywhere between 150 and up. Tell me I'm lying.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the facts.
Yeah.
I'm setting you up for something. So I just want to see what you got to say before I play this clip.
Okay. But I don't think he used Chubb enough. I don't think he used Hunt enough. It's like when you have the top two running backs and you just let one just slip away. And I'm not trying to say like Ford, he's not going to be a Ford or anything like that, but he wasn't proving it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, he played college ball. He was a leading rusher for Cincinnati, but what has he done since he got in the league? Nothing.
Right.
So you got a running back in Hunt, and he's been a leading rusher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got Chubbs, who's a leading rusher. Give them two dudes the ball. That's how you set up the play action. So that's how you kill the defense and you hit them deep. And now we got some hitters. All we got is Chubb now.
So tell
am
me,
I keeping it real or am I keeping it real?
And that's what I want to hear. That's why you on here. That's why you on here. Now tell me what you think about this clip. I'm about to bring this clip in right now.
Okay.
As he passes to set up the run now.
Yes.
Oh boy. That's what he said. Not necessarily. Patrick Mahomes don't set up the run.
Okay. Do they have a Nick Chubb in their backfield?
Nope.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Thank you. Nick Chubb is one of one. You ain't setting Nick Chubb up. He helping set you up. Don't get it twisted. Your success rides on Nick Chubb's success. Because when Nick Chubb gets off, the whole team gets off. Am I right or am I making this up?
No, you're right.
So I want to understand how coaches been around football their whole life and just gonna dismiss Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I don't think he
dismiss him like he's boo-boo the fool. Like he's average. Like he's a scrub. I'll wait. Go ahead, tell me. I'll wait.
I don't think he dismissed it though. I think that.
Sound like he does. Look, you got a Lamborghini in Cleveland, but it's snowing, buddy.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, that Lamborghini. Better go get your 4x4.
So you saying this year we're going to see Nick Chubb carry the ball 20 plus times majority of the games?
No, I'm not saying. Look, I'm not saying that there's a number. right? Everybody thinks when I say you got to run the ball to set up the pass that you need to have one guy run for 25, 30. No, I'm not saying that at all. But you can't start the game dropping back 3 times without Nick Chubb touching the ball. And then when you screw up on first down, then you try to get it to a reasonable third down by handing to Nick Chubb.
Right.
Because that's what coaches do.
Yeah.
They come out on first down and say, "Oh, we're gonna trick him. We're gonna throw a pass," and then you're 2nd and 10, and they say, "Okay, let's run Nick Chubb and get reasonable." Everybody in the damn world can figure that out. I ain't no rocket scientist, and we see it in football every week.
Hey, Leroy.
So what you think about that?
Just what he said. He better go get the 4x4.
You better go get the 4x4. Yes. And that's all I be saying when I talk about Stefanski and his play calling and Nick Chubb getting his carries. We ain't talking about he ain't gotta have 30. He ain't gotta have the touches like Derrick Henry. He just got at the right time. Man. Why is you not giving this man the ball on goal line, on first down, on man? Just every time our offense run through Nick Chubb's.
I agree. And that's the way that they're going to be successful. So they have to do it that way because if they don't, man, you see what they did with Baker.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a repeat process. And it's like we have wide receivers then if you think about it. We have. Who do we have? We have OBJ. We have Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
And we had Njoku.
Yep.
And we had the other tight end. What's his name?
Not Hooper.
One tight end that came from I think came from Atlanta.
That's what I said. Hooper.
Yeah. I'm like, when you got creative talent like that, you can put one wide receiver on this side, one wide receiver on this side, one tight end on this side, one tight end on this side, and you got a running back, and you want to throw on first down. No, you have to run the ball down their throat to make them respect you. You make them back up to make them honest.
So what's your game plan going into Cincinnati? What we gonna do? I know we got all this. Like I said, we got too many wide receivers that we gonna have to cut somebody. But what's the game plan? What's your game plan going into Cincinnati? What is the keys to victory in Cincinnati? No, in Cleveland.
That's in Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland.
My game plan is this. I'm saying you let Deshaun be Deshaun, but you gotta let Chubb be Chubb.
Be Chubbs.
That's right.
As long as we establish the run, man, that's going to open up for our wide receivers, and they're going to eat because they got a terrible secondary. Their secondary suck.
Yes, and they lost a lot of people in their secondary.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
So it's like here's the thing: if you make them honest, and you have Cooper is one of the best route runners in the NFL.
Yes.
It was like Dallas let him go for a bag of chips, but okay, we good with that. But he proved he still have it. But his route running ability is not even second to none. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. If Deshaun can, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna rewind this.
Mm-hmm.
If Kevin give up his fucking play calling, and he let Van Pelt do what he do, Van Pelt, he proved himself your offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? He done been to AFC Championship games.
Yes.
He been around the league. He know what he's doing. And when it's like, here go the thing. I'm about to mess with your head now, right?
Talk to me.
Nah. When DTR got in there, who was calling the plays?
Oh yeah.
Van Pelt.
Yep.
And how often did he move the ball?
I think he scored every time that he got in, except once. And I was mad that he didn't get that one. But when they got down there to the goal line, they started calling Brown plays. So we went back to the old Brown plays. I'm like, man, just punch this ball in there. I was at that game and I was mad.
But that's the thing. It's like Van Pelt was the one that was called the offense, and Stefanski stood there and he looked pretty like he do. And guess what? Offense is playing. Jim Schwartz had the defense running on point. And don't get me started on the defense. I think the defense is going to tee off this year.
And that's what I was going to ask you about the defense. What do you think about the defense? Because I was at that game. That's what I think we played. They played. Forgot which. I think we played Philly. I think that's the game I went to. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, the last one in Cleveland. But it was a preseason game.
Yeah.
Where is Josh Dobbs? Not Dobbs. Where's Dobbs at?
Dobbs over in
not that. He would Arizona.
Arizona. Yep.
And we had Jacoby Brissett. Where Jacoby Brissett at?
You said that he's in Washington.
No, he's.
He's in Washington.
We just played Washington.
Yep, we played Washington too.
Oh, that's what we played at home. Okay, but I don't think it was Washington. But I'm gonna roll with you.
Okay.
Now
go ahead.
When Jacoby Brissett got in the game for whoever team that he's playing for, I forgot who it was. I told my daughter that's the guy that we had last year. He won us some games. He a beast. I said, watch he get in this game and go down here and score. Why should I be so confident with that? Where's our defense at that? I knew that he was going to come in here and go down there and score on us.
Well, you got to remember that was the second and third teamers. You know, it's like they filling roles. You know, right now, and they're just trying to. I think Schwartz is just trying to figure out like the strong points of every defender on the field versus their weak points. You know, so I do believe like with our new. You got to remember, we just got Thornhill from Kansas City. We got Delpit, and he showed some improvement towards the end of the season. Like, remember that interception he caught that was like 45 yards out and just took it to the house?
He led the team in tackles.
That's right. So it's like it's all gonna start to come into common sense now about how we didn't have our defense court, whoever the freak that dude's name was. I don't even want to talk about him. I don't even remember who he is.
I ain't even gonna bring him up. The guy that wouldn't blitz. Quit bringing me back there. Let me quit bringing me back there. Well, I went back to the playoffs, Kansas City playoff game. I went back there. Don't. We ain't gonna mention him.
But the thing is like I think Schwartz, he understands what type of unit he has, and then we got the two dudes from Minnesota, and I really do think like, hey, if our defense ain't top 5, I'm gonna be extremely disappointed. I don't even care about the offense. I care more about the defense because you know what? It's so many games where we were winning, and our defense gave up plays, and that would put us in position like, damn, we can make the playoffs. Damn. Oh, here come the Jets. Oh, snap. Here come Pittsburgh. Oh, snap. Here comes Cincinnati. It's like, if you remember that game we played Cincinnati, we buried them dudes. And then we come back the following time and like, okay, you don't go to the same game plan. And
you remember when we was up to by it was like 2 minutes or something on the clock, and we was up by like 18. Okay. We was up by 2 scores.
Want to say hi? Was somebody complaining about me?
No, I just looked like you were talking to yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm talking to myself, man.
Give them a plug. Give them a plug. Wherever you at, give it a plug.
This is Dog Pound Podcast.
What's the business called?
That's my cigar band.
Okay.
But back to what I was saying, there was like it's so many games where we lost specifically because there wasn't adjustments made, and I believe Schwartz is going to be the difference in that because I watched like in the preseason, it was like even though they gave up a couple plays, you know what I mean? But if you go back and you look at the stats, we led the preseason in sacks.
Okay.
Right. Here's the thing. Now, if you translate to the regular season and you got your dudes that you paying the big money to, and they coming at you, and they gonna move Myles Garrett around.
Okay. Well, since we on Myles Garrett, let's talk about Orlando Brown Jr. He said Myles Garrett, he ain't scared of him. He said he ain't give up no sacks to Myles Garrett in his career.
Well, guess what? It's about to be his first
They
of many.
they talking heavy stuff over there in Cincinnati.
Let them talk. Cause you know why? Out of the last 4 years, how many games have they won?
They
What's
got one.
what's Jamar Chase's number?
hey, since you brought up Jamar Chase, he wanted to talk to you. I got him on the line. Do you want to hear from Jamar Chase?
Let's bring it on.
I was about to call them the elves, but if you ask me, I don't really pay attention to it because Cleveland is Cleveland.
Do you think the elf logo is silly?
It's funny. It's just different, I guess.
Oh boy, this dude. How long you been in the league? This is the third year? Okay. I remember his first 2 years when that man from my Buckeyes, number 21. Number 21.
Talk about it.
Number 21. Number 21 locked that nigga down.
Yes.
He got it. And it's like, you know what? If he didn't pull his hammy in that second game against Cincinnati, he would have did the same thing again.
I'm scared about him and his concussion protocol. They cleared him today, but this man has always got a concussion, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
It's just the way he tackled. It's like he tackled no different than any other corner in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? They got some dudes that's aggressive, but he's not like a tackle corner. He's more of a cover corner. You know what I mean?
Well, he man to man, man corner.
Yeah.
He gets physical, but he might need a new helmet or something. But it's just I don't know. He needed one of them. Was it? I forgot the dude from Buffalo. Double helmet.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't BB. I forgot what his name was. But so you think our ends is going? How many sacks is Sedarius? We got and Myles going to come up with? I think we're gonna get to him 3 times.
I think we're gonna put Burrow on his back a lot if he plays, and that's if he plays, because he hasn't been cleared yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he gonna play.
This is the thing. I don't care who in the backfield. They can have anybody in the backfield. We coming for them. We coming for them the whole season. Schwartz is gonna have them dudes running on cylinders, and I'm gonna love it. And that's why I said, like, if they don't be top 5 in defense this year, I'm gonna be extremely disappointed.
Oh yeah. The only question marks I have for our team is the linebackers. I think we're gonna end up making a move somewhere. And the one thing about Schwartz defense is he's not a blitzer either. He is. He depends on the front 4. He depends on the front. He sent it when he has to, but his main purpose is he sends he rely on the front 4, and that's why we got that big old defensive line to do something.
Well, I do think that he's gonna be more aggressive with his blitz calling, just because it gotta make up for the linebacker that is on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real disappointed and sad that what is Phillips, he got hurt again.
Yeah, he definitely.
And that dude, he got so much potential. When he was on the field, he made plays. He got tackled. He just can't stay healthy.
Yes.
But at some point, you're right. We do have to adjust our linebacker situation. And one thing I think they're gonna do is they're gonna put Smith. I think he's gonna be a stand-up linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they're probably gonna put him on the opposite end. And he's just gonna be a stand-up linebacker. I don't think he's gonna be a full-time rusher. You know.
What do you think Taki gonna do? Not Taki. Jeremiah. I don't care for Taki, but I'm gonna give everybody a chance this year. Maybe it was just the scheme they was in. But what you think about Jeremiah? That's another AB pick. This draft, his draft picks ain't panning out.
Well, that's the thing though. It's like with the last defensive coordinator, we mentioned his name.
Mhm.
He didn't know how to use that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I believe the way Schwartz is gonna have everything running, he gonna use that dude properly. It's like he gonna use him some type of way he gonna be a distraction on the field for the defense, but they gonna have to know where he is at all times. It's like just like how they account for Miles. Somewhere
Mhm.
during the season, his name is gonna start popping up a lot more.
Oh yeah,
Because when
and
you
that's what Anthony Walker was talking about. He said with that big old front, they should
Right.
be able to get through there without no problems.
Exactly. So I don't think like Schwartz is gonna gamble and like blitz every single down, but
Yeah.
I think like it's gonna be times when he try to catch opposing quarterbacks off balance, and he gonna bring something special, man. So
Okay.
we gotta wait and see and pray, and hopefully we don't make them that same brown face at the end of every game like we have been for the last what.
But the only question mark to me, just like how you said the defense, we know everybody knows the offense. Even last year when we lost,
Yes.
and Deshaun looked it bad. We lost because of our defense and we lost because of our kicker. Now, hopefully, we got both of those.
Don't get me on K York.
Oh my gosh! Oh man, K York, man. K York, man. I mean, he lost us 3 games. We would have made the playoffs if he'd have made 3 kicks.
That's right.
We'd have been in the playoffs. With how bad everybody talking about us, if 3 kicks would have went in, we'd have been in the playoffs.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just hoping that another K York was the 4th round pick. That's a huh?
He's a 3rd round pick.
3rd round? What's K?
He's a 3rd round. Yep.
Okay. That's even worse. That's even worse for AB. What has he done in the draft? That is my guy. I roll with him, but his draft and his scouting isn't looking cute at all.
Well, here go the thing. When he was in Philly, a lot of the players that he brought in, they weren't drafted. They were just like great acquisitions at the right time to put that team together in Philly when they made that run. But they had an unbelievable defense at that. You know what I mean? And they went up against Brady, but they got one defensive end that they had got. I think it was Cox. They got the one linebacker from Chicago, and they was like perfect fits for the void. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was like it wasn't the fact that he did good in draft because he didn't. I was like only draft pick I think that he got right this year was Tillman. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
I like Cedric Tillman.
I take that back. That's 2. The right tackle, the kid from Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like he got 2 right. The rest of them is like he's just trying to put pieces together to try to see what pieces he can put together to try to make something happen. It's like I believe the kid from Ohio State is going to be taking Conklin's spot at some point in time.
I think Conklin. Well, he's going right or to the left tackle. They start practicing him at left tackle to see can he might end up taking Jay Will's spot, and Jay Will's might.
I ain't mad about that either.
Yeah, so he might. Yeah, but once again, at the beginning of the season, is the right tackle you talking about is on the bench, and wide receiver you talking about is on the bench. They're not starting, so I mean it just. And like you said in Philly, he brought people in.
Right.
We're over the budget because of bringing people in trades. The only way for a team to have success is through the draft, and we got to take advantage of those rookie contracts. And if we have nobody on our team with rookie contracts, that's why we $85,000 million in the hole next year.
Well, you know that's mainly because we traded for Deshaun Watson, and we got to trade away 3 consecutive #1 picks, you know. And this is
Well,
where
that actually saved us money because first round picks cost a lot of money. But by not having no first and second round picks, that saved us a lot of money.
That's a great point right there because because you're gonna have to pay whoever that rookie is if you in the top 10 spot. You know what I mean? You have to pay them some money.
We'd have been broke.
Well, thank God we got rid of Baker though.
Don't say that. We might have some Baker lovers on here. But so
all right. But if we can fill some voids, especially at linebacker, you know. And I know you said Taki. Taki is not a bad player. He a role player. He's a superstar. He do the dirty work. But we need more physical. We need more linebackers that's athletic, that can get side to side down the field. Like that kid that played for Kansas City last night. What his name is?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
that dude is everywhere.
And that's all I'm talking about. I need somebody that's going to, because now we got a big line, so the hose is going to be there. I need you to be able to shoot that gap, get in that backfield, and tackle that running back. We've been getting ran over. It's their time to show something, to do something.
Right, I'm with you.
So I don't know if Taki could do it. I know Anthony Walker. He has the ability, but he's a liability in the pass because he can't cover no tight end because he runs I think Tom Brady faster than him. But
he's Tom Brady.
But he's smart out there. He's smart out there, and he's the leader of the defense. He's the one that actually called the plays, and our defense started going down once he got hurt last year.
Well, see, that's the problem. And I'm going to tell you why that's the problem. He ain't the money man. Garrett is. Garrett need to, as good as he is, and how great he can be, he need to play like he's freaking bad on every single play.
Yeah,
like he need to. You remember how when Charles Haley played? You remember it was what his name? Mike Strahan. You knew that this dude was gonna make a play. You knew the dude was gonna make a play. He need that level.
Dog pound for life. Yes. We need every time they get back there, they're gonna have to double. They gotta look for him.
Yes.
They gotta look for him. Because I saw a picture of Tom Brady. Tom Brady had on his wristband when they played Baltimore. It said, "Find Ed Reed." So Tom Brady, as good as he is, on his wristband before he went out on every play to remind himself, he had to make sure where Ed Reed is at. He looked for Ed Reed every play because he know that he's gonna pick it off. So we need these quarterbacks going out there like, hey man, where Miles at? Which side he on? We need to adjust over there. His presence need to be felt.
Right. His presence needs to be felt every single time he's on the field. I don't care if he's getting double teams. I don't care if he's going one-on-one. He needs to make an impact with all the money that he's being paid.
$25 million a year.
If that dude can play a piano, he can play on the field. And that's just honest.
Why do you think we are 5-1 against Burrow or 4-1 against Burrow? I think we're 5-1 against Burrow. Why do you think that? But not against everybody else. We can beat a team that can go to the Super Bowl, that's Super Bowl bound, but we had trouble with everybody else.
Man, I was just talking about this the other day. I was like, damn, we beat Cincinnati, senseless, and they get to the Super Bowl. But we play against Lamar Jackson. We play against. Well, we split with Pittsburgh the last couple of years.
We shouldn't split with them.
We should have split with them. No,
they had an old Big Ben. He was 65 years old. He was Jay-Z's age, and they got this little Kenny Pickett. This dude, man, come on, man. There's no way that we should be splitting with Pittsburgh ever. Now that Big Ben's gone, That should be 2-0 every season. 2-0.
I agree. So this thing I think about that part though. It's like, and this is the reason why I thought they brought OK in. They brought OK in so that he can be that change of pace linebacker that can keep up with Lamar Jackson. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, when you don't make adjustments, you get killed. You know what I mean? And there's no way that Lamar Jackson should be like throwing dimes around the field on our defense and because we play too much zone.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that kills us is that we play too much zone. Like if you got a dude you paying $100 million a year, and you got a rookie that you just drafted, you paying them like $10, $15 million a year. Like them dudes earn their money.
Right.
Why you making them stand there and let their wide receivers on the other team look like they Pro Bowlers?
Right.
It's like you can't depend on the safeties every single time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I done seen so many plays, especially like the last 2 years. Like they'll call a play on defense, and they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh no, and that's what they talk about the Woods' defense. It was too complex. They were talking about it was just too complex, and they just never had the time to gel to get together. But
that and injuries, you know, because I remember like 2 straight years or so. It was like we had a dude that was coming on that played quarter. Like, where did dude come from? I ain't never seen that dude before. Wait, who was that number 37? Who was that number?
Yeah.
But that's you're right. It's like they didn't have time to gel to be the unit that he wanted to be. It's like instead of doing that though, this is where you make adjustments. You figure out what works for them and you make it work for them. That's the job of coaching. It's like you don't do it's my way or the freaking highway. No, you get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do a job, and you suck at it.
Yeah,
because you want things to be your way, and then they go your way to well.
Yeah, and
that was pretty much his attitude, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I think that's what all the coaches. I just said it before, but I think that's the problem we have with all the coaches that's coming into Cleveland. They want to be the savior. They don't want to humble themselves, and they want to be the guy to win, and they don't want to. Like I give Harbaugh much credit in Baltimore. Nobody wants a running quarterback. Nobody wants a running quarterback. But guess what he did? I don't like it. The NFL coaches don't like it. Nobody like it. But I'm going to adjust to what I have.
Right.
That's what you ran in college? Okay, we running that in the NFL. That's what we had to do to be successful. And that's what these coaches got to do. They got to put their pride aside, not like this is how I coach and this is how it's going to be. No. You got to adjust to your players.
Exactly. You got to play to the strength of your players and not their weaknesses.
Yeah, to their best ability. The same way they say about Baker. He's supposed to roll out. He's better on the rollout, but you got him there, and man, it just we ain't gonna get back on Baker. We ain't gonna get back on him. But what do you think about Elijah Moore? That's a great pickup. That's one pickup I could say that AB got. He got right.
Honestly, and me being a Browns fan for years and years and years and years, I have never heard a player say he wanted to play for Cleveland so bad. And it's like the thing is like he want to prove something. So, I think that's what's gonna make him like scary dangerous because if they put that dude, that's one thing. You know what? I'm gonna go back to this. This is one thing that Baker never had. One thing that even Deshaun didn't even have this. He never had a true slot receiver. If you go back and you look at teams that win Super Bowls, they have a player that is a superstar slot. And I believe Moore can be that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, when I say the slot, it's that person like your possession person. It's like, Jarvis is my guy.
It's like what Tom Brady had.
Yeah, it was like he had an Edelman. He had what's the other dude?
Wes Walker.
Wes Walker, and he had another dude. It's like every year he went to the Super Bowl, he had a dude like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't Randy Moss that was catching the balls. It wasn't Troy Brown. It was a Wes Walker. It was a Edelman, and them dudes made the offense go. When you knew that you needed a third down and 1, or a third down and 13, or a third down and 23, like Brady be like, I got this. I know who to throw the ball to. I know where the ball gonna go. We know we're gonna stretch the defense this way and push him that way because he has speed, and that's exactly what they did.
And know why they had success? Because them slot wide receivers, you dump it off to them so quick. You get the ball out your quarterback's hand. Because what they say, after 3 seconds, you're going to probably end up getting sacked. So you need somebody in the slot doing a quick slant, coming across anything, in and out, whatever they got to do that you can dump. If they send in the blitz, I know I could dump it off there or I could dump it off to my tight end.
Exactly. And this is where Njoku needs to step up and he needs to grow up.
Yeah.
He got to be able to make them plays when he's supposed to. Not he make the plays that you think he ain't going to make. And the plays you think he should make, he don't.
Yeah, there it is. That's Njoku. But okay. What you think about Emerson? That's the one I really meant that AB drafted. That's the one I like as corner. I like Emerson.
I like Emerson. I think they got a nice little corner pocket. You know what I mean? Between him, Newsom, and Ward. I think he's that physical tackle corner that I said he's opposite of Ward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like you got to pick your poison with them two. Either you want to throw it to you know he's gonna get tackled, or you gonna do it to you know he's gonna get intercepted. So that leaves the middle of the field. And this is where the linebacker play need to come in and the safety play. It's like this is where we got to fill the voice so we can get better. But Emerson, I think he a pure game changer, man. I think that dude he showed what he can do last season. You know?
If you was the defensive coordinator, what do you play? You put him on the end, or is he in the slot? He in the nickel?
Nah, I got him on the corner. I got him on the second best receiver because you already did locking up the first best receiver.
So you somewhat benching Newsom for him? He taking Newsom's spot?
I agree. Yeah.
I don't think he's there yet. This year he can make that change, but I don't think he's there to take Newsom's spot. He could later on the season, but at the beginning, I like him. I think he's better than Newsom, but he just ain't gonna take his spot like that. But Newsom they gonna quit doing all that holding.
Well, guess what? If he wanna make that money, he gonna have to make that jump, and that's just what it is.
Oh yeah, I mean when Denzel Ward, Mr. Shutdown, got hurt last year, he came in and he felt that role. He felt his shoes great over there on that right side. He did great. He did great. So do you got a score for Sunday?
I think the spread is.
Oh no, we don't care about no spread. With you, this is my dog podcast. We do not care about what nobody else say. We only care about what you say.
I think my Browns will come out with a W Sunday.
You got a score?
I'm gonna go 35-14. Cleveland Browns, baby.
What's that second number?
I said 35-14 Cleveland Browns, baby.
You disrespecting them like that?
I'm disrespecting them just like that. Fuck them little kitty cats.
Okay. But I'm
you hold me to that.
I'm gonna hold you to it. It's being recorded. Everybody holding you to it. Oh man, it's out there. It's out there in the atmosphere. I'm going 28-21. I'm not just gonna play Joe Burrow like that.
Yeah, I ain't playing Burrow, but I just don't think he's healthy enough to get back on the field like he is. And I think our defense gonna get out of him. We're gonna set the tone for the year.
Yeah, I like your score because I also said that I don't think that Joe Burrow's gonna finish this game. He ain't healthy, and when Miles and Zadarius and them boys get on top of him, he ain't gonna finish.
He gonna have a long day in Cleveland, baby.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna. They gonna want to fight because they gonna think we hurt him on purpose, but they already know he's already hurt.
Right.
So Cincinnati fans, and when your boy go down and he's hurt and he's out for like 5 weeks, no, he already came in hurt. Y'all should have sat him down. Jamar Chase told y'all to sit him down for 6 weeks, but y'all don't want to listen to Jamar Chase. So hey, we're gonna sit him down. We're sitting down for you.
We'll put him down for y'all.
We're putting him down for you.
All right, dude. Well, I gotta get out of here, man. It was a pleasure talking to you.
When I'm getting off right now. Anyway, I hit my hour mark. Yeah, they playing us.
Oh man, 35-17.
Yeah, man. They playing us. But I thank you for coming on.
I appreciate it, my brother.
Showing love. Anytime it's every Friday at 8. I ran a little late today. It's every Friday at 8. Anytime, just inbox me and let me know. And if y'all want to come on, y'all know who I am. This is Thorough, baby. This is the My Dogs podcast. And anytime y'all want to get on, just let me know.
Peace, love, and brown, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too.